Live Paint works in Illustrator, not Photoshop, so we are in Illustrator. Of course, there are similar ways to work in Photoshop, but using different tools. So let's stick together in Illustrator, and we want to create a new document, and we want to you can create new, you can click on custom, you can go file new, but look at that shortcut, Command N. In every single one of these programs, Command N on a Mac gives you the new document dialog box here in Illustrator. On a PC, it's Control N. Give me a new Word document, a new PowerPoint, a new whatever. It's Command N. Control N on a PC, but Command on a Mac. You got it? So now click on Web, and we want, if you are on computer 1, 2, 30, or 31, you are going to have 1920 by 1080. Okay? That's if you're on computer 1, 2, 30, or 31. 1920 by 1080 pixels. Pixels, because we clicked on web. Now, for everyone else, you're on the large computers. You're 2560 by 1440. And I'm hitting tab to jump back and forth between these. We're in RGB. We're in pixels. It says pixels, not inches, because we're on the web tab. Really important. Please, please, please pay attention to this part and do that. And then create your document. And then I can't quite see everything, so I'm going to hit Command minus, and then hold down the space bar and move this here. If you have to hit Command minus again, go ahead. But the idea is I want to see the work area around my artboard. This artboard right here is what we're going to work with. And if I, excuse me, right now, do you have your toolbar here? You know, I'm going to just close that. Window, toolbars. You need advanced because the basic doesn't have the live paint bucket built into it, or at least I don't think it does. So let's just click on advanced, and this just popped here for me. If I click, I'm not clicking on that little two-headed, I'm not clicking there. I'm clicking right in between these. That X will close this, but right in between these, I can click and drag and pull it over to this side, and see that blue line? I let go, and it docks right in there. Same thing with the control bar. Do you have the control bar here? Window, control. If you don't have it, window, control. Okay, then you've got that. Properties, libraries, layers. Are your layers up here in the properties panel? Is this how it works? Okay. Oh, wow, fished them. My lives are back. Take your layers panel, drag this down, and click, and then you can, right here, see that double-headed arrow? You can click and resize the layers panel. So now you got properties, well, you got libraries here, but properties, and if library's not here, it's not a big deal. But if it is, you know, hey, if you don't have it, we're probably going to check this out. You can click on libraries, and wherever this opens, you can just drag it by the name. See, I'm right on libraries. I'm just going to dock it right up here inside, not up above it, right with inside this panel. So now I can switch between these two. Cool, huh? Okay, why do I have all this space here? That's weird. Layers down. Okay, that's interesting. There we go. Okay, and there. Now, you've set this up. You've did this work. Do you want to do this again? Do you want to start saving your own workspace? Yeah, I got all this stuff here, and you don't, but that's okay. We can keep adding to it. Notice I'm working in my own workspace. What you can do right now, while you have this set up, you got the control bar, you got the tools, you got, you know, these panels. Why don't you go to this little pull down and say new workspace, and name it with something short. Look, mine's SCO. Okay? Name yours whatever you want. That is your name. And then click OK. I'm going to hit cancel because I've already got a workspace. And then anytime you add to this and further customize your workspace, all you got to do is come here and say new workspace and name it the exact same thing. And it's going to say, hey, it's going to replace your other workspace. Yeah, that's the whole point. You're going to continue to replace it as you build this, and it becomes more complex, more sophisticated, more attuned to what you're doing. And then in the second semester, when you start working on different kinds of projects, you can save out multiple workspaces. Okay, but for right now, we're all set up. Let's come back and draw out our boundaries for our live paint and the colors we're going to use.